Good day, everybody. This is Wendell Edwards from Delhi Math Concepts. Today we'll be focusing on the distributive property. What are the principles behind the distribution? How do we get it right? How do we approach the negative and the positive numbers? Stay tuned and you will learn. All right, today we'll be looking at the distributive law. In mathematics, especially in algebra, you'll be required to be using the distributive law many times in order to remove brackets or to simplify things. What does the distributive property or the distributive law deal with? So let us consider A open bracket B plus C. The distributive property states that anything that is immediately outside the bracket, that is anything that is multiplying by the bracket or multiplying to the bracket, will be distributed or can be distributed inside. The distribution is done by multiplication. So basically, the case that we have here is A times B. Remember, this is a positive A, so I'll say positive A times C. And then this becomes AB plus AC. So we're simply distributing the A inside the bracket. We need to remember that the distribution only works for addition or subtraction inside the bracket. The distribution property does work for subtraction as well. So then it's going to be the A times the B and then the A times the negative C. Remember that this is a positive A, so we have a positive A times a positive B, a positive A times a negative C. This is result in AB minus AC. Now, at times we might be wondering, what if we had this same thing where we have A, we have B plus C, and then the A at the back? Well, this still works because if you look, there is nothing between the A and the bracket, which means that it's multiplying. So the principle in the distribution still works. We're going to have A times B, positive A still, times C, and we will have AB plus AC. Now let us see if the distribution property really works. Like, does this really work? Well, let us consider numbers. If I have 2 open bracket times 3 plus 5, then let us do this without the distribution. For example, let's approach this using the order of operation where 2 will be used to multiply by 3 plus 5, 8. And then this is 16. My bracket there means multiplication, right? 2 times 8. Here is my 16. Now, in an effort to prove this, we're going to distribute and then put back the things together to see if we'll still get our 16. All right, let us try to do it right here. So if I have 2 open bracket 3 plus 5, based on the law of distribution, I'm going to have 2 times 3 plus 2 times 5, 6 plus 10, and I still get 16. So you could see here that I get back my 16 just the same. So the point we're making is that the act of distributing inside the bracket over addition or subtraction is really true. But let's verify this with a subtraction as well, quickly. So let's say we're looking at 5 open bracket, say we have 6 minus 4. So we're going to do this normally without the distribution. So this is 5. In my bracket, I will have 6 minus 4, which is 2, which really means 5 times 2, which is 10. Now, let's apply the distribution over the subtraction and see. We're talking about 5, open bracket, 6 minus 4. Now remember, the distributive property says that you will distribute whatever is outside to everything inside. We're looking at 5 times 6, positive 5 times negative 4, 30 minus 20, and the answer is 10. So we're definitely seeing that the distribution property holds true. Therefore, when we're working our algebra, then we can feel confident to know that it really works. So I don't necessarily need to break this down, but I could do it this way. So one of the things that we want to understand, when cases occur when we can't break down what is inside, we want to feel confident that when we distribute, it is really the truth. What do I mean? All right, let us consider x, open bracket, 3x plus 2. Definitely these are unlike terms, which means that we won't be able to add them together because they are not alike. But if I want to simplify this, or I could say remove the bracket, then we're looking at distributing inside. So we're distributing. So we'll have an x multiplied by a 3x, my positive x multiplied by a 2. And then we're looking at 3x to the second power plus 2x. So using the distributive property, I definitely know that this is this. 2x outside, and inside my bracket I have 3 plus 2x to the second plus 5y. The principle remains the same, that if this outside is multiplying by the bracket or multiplying to the bracket, it is going to distribute itself to every single term inside. Therefore, we're looking at 2x times 3. This is a positive, so it's positive 2x times 2x squared, positive 2x times 5y. So we simplify. 2x times 3 would give us 6x. 2x times 2x to the second will give us 4, but x to the third. Remember the property, when you multiply same letters, you add their powers. And if you don't see a power, it means it's raised to the 1. 2x times 5xy will land us 10xy. So therefore, when you're distributing, you can distribute to as many things in a bracket. It doesn't matter how many, but whatever is directly outside will be used to multiply by everything inside, and then you could simplify. Well, I just let you understand and see what goes on when we're distributing.